Are you an insurance agent in 2024 and you're one that really wants to increase your persistency and profitability with life insurance sales? Well, you found the right video, my friends. I'm going to give you a tool that really is going to take your persistency and hopefully your profitability to the next level. And before I go into this, my name's Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents as well as agencies across this nation that partner here selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace, and free resources, including this tool on my website, yours for the taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. So let's go into how you can increase your potential profitability and persistency. And that's all about the business that sticks, the business that stays. That, my friends, is the business that's going to pay your bills and keep you in a very simple business. Now, the business isn't easy, but it is simple once you grasp this. So in January, a lot of insurance agents that didn't utilize true Social Security billing companies, or carriers as we call them, are experiencing a lot of wounds right now in the industry. The final expense space has a ton of agents that just don't know any better. And everybody that had the billing set up for the first of the month, when these sweet folks get paid sometimes, will realize very fast that no money came into their clients' bank accounts. Their prospects had not a penny, if they were paid on the first, put into their bank account in January. It's going to be a dry spell for you because they were paid twice in December because of how the holiday fell on the first here. You notice the Social Security billing calendar dictates when they're paid, and they were not paid at all if they were paid on the first in the month of January. So there's a lot of non-sufficient funds from insurance agents that didn't have a good work family that explained any of this to them, and that is not a good place to be. So you want to have control of your business, or your business will take control of you. You don't want a bunch of chargebacks, right? You want to be able to get cash flow and move forward and find profitability and hopefully become a six-figure income earner, maybe $1 million roundtable producer one day. That'd be amazing, right? The people that are paid on the 3rd of January, not a problem, because the 3rd falls on a non-holiday and a non-weekend, as you see from the calendar here. So everybody paid on the 1st in January, woo, licking their wounds if they didn't use a company that specializes in true Social Security billing, because they were paid in December. You need to know this early. All right. Now let's take a look at February of 2024. If you're in final expense insurance sales, the last thing you want to do is get yourself all frustrated because you didn't know this. February, people that are paid on the 1st, not a problem, right? The problem lies really in what takes place on the 3rd of the month, because the 3rd falls on a Saturday. The people that are paid on the 3rd are actually paid on the 2nd. You need to know this because the banks are closed on Saturday, right, my friends? So if you're dealing with a non-true Social Security billing company, they can't even take the money out of their bank on Saturday because the bank is closed. And now they won't even attempt to get the money out until the 5th. See where this is a problem for you with persistency and non-sufficient funds happening night and day? In the month of February, the people that are paid on the 3rd are paid on the 2nd. So they've got their money on the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and then you try to take the money out basically 4 days later. You're going to find a lot of chargebacks for those sweet people that are paid on the 3rd of the month because they were paid on the 2nd, and then the weekend happens. I want to help make your wallet fat, my friends, and you need to have this calendar at your fingertips. And like I say, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Ask for it. I'll gladly send you a PDF, no strings attached. But the people that are paid on the 1st, no problems here. This is why you really, really need to have your billing down so that you can be a beast in the industry instead of experiencing a lot of chargebacks and crappy persistency, for a nicer way to say it, because the masses of this industry don't even know this knowledge. March is once again going to be a weird month for you. Everybody that's paid on the 1st, fantastic. Not a problem in March, right? Because March 1st is a Friday, a weekday. But once again, the people that are paid on the 3rd, it's going to be a billing nightmare. Once again, the 3rd falls on a Sunday here. And guess what? These sweet people that are paid on the 3rd of the month in March were actually paid on Friday. Once again, they've had their money Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you can't even try taking out the money until Monday if you're with a non-Social Security billing, true billing company. This is why you got so many accounts going boink and bonk, and the money is not sticking, and you feel like you're a dog chasing your own tail trying to get the money back on the books so that the business stays, because you're not getting paid if that business doesn't go through and stay seamless. You don't want this to happen, and I want you to be secure in your business model. So March is going to be a nightmare for people that are paid on the 3rd if you're using the wrong companies. And if you need a list of good, true Social Security billing companies, reach out. I'll serve you with that too. But the 3rd business is going to be problematic for you here in March. So 1st is fine. Let's take a look at April. April's no big deal. 1st and the 3rd, you're going to just skate right through. In May of 2024, not an issue either. Now in June, my friends, you're going to have issues for people that are paid on the 1st of the month. So everybody in June, because if you see on the calendar here on my screen, in June on the 1st here of 2024, it falls on a Saturday. Well, they're actually paid, the people that are paid on the 1st were paid twice in May. Do you see that? They were paid on May the 1st, which is Wednesday, and then they were also paid again in May on the 31st, which is Friday, and the people that are paid on the 1st are not paid at all in June. This is very similar to what took place in January of 2024. So I want you to see how this calendar works so that you can find the wealth in this industry. The riches are in the niches, and this is like need to know intelligence, which is why you should have this calendar printed and in front of you. Reach out for this tool. If you look in July, not a problem. July's not a problem at all. But remember, in June, people that are paid on the 1st weren't paid at all because they were paid twice in May. July is no issues at all. We wheel into August. August on the 1st, fantastic. But once again, we've got another problem for sweet people that are paid on the 3rd. These policies are going to go bonk, my friends. So many of these insurance companies, they say they do Social Security billing. That doesn't mean they do it on the 1st and the 3rd. They only do it on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesday of the month. Be careful. You're going to get hurt here if you're dealing with some of these companies that don't do true Social Security billing. You got to look at what's taking place here, okay? In August, everybody that's paid on the 3rd is paid on Friday, which means that they're going to try taking that paper out on a Monday, which is the 5th. They've had that money, the people that are paid on the 3rd, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. They've had a 4-day run, and you're going to find out that the bank accounts most likely are empty at this point, and that's going to put you in a really bad place if you're selling final expense and you don't know this. September, you're going to have the very similar issue here. People that are in September are not paid at all. Those people that are paid on the 1st, zero money hitting their bank account in the month of September because they were paid twice. If you see in August, they were paid on the 1st, which was a Thursday, weekday, and then they were paid again on the 30th of the month on Friday. So they got a double scoop of money in August and none in September because of how this fell. You need to know this stuff, my friends. I hope this is helping you. Share this with a friend by all means, and we'll get you a copy of this if this is serving you well. In October, 1st and the 3rd, not a problem, but let's take a look in November. 1st is fine. 3rd, see, once again, is a problem. They're paid, Sunday is the 3rd. They're actually paid on Friday on the 1st. People that are paid on the 3rd are paid on Friday the 1st, which means the banks aren't open until the 4th. Once again, a 4-day run on their money, and you're going to find a lot of chargebacks selling final expense insurance or even life insurance if you don't know this. December, let's take a look what happens here. December, people that are paid on the 1st aren't paid at all. Once again, they're actually paid in November on the 1st and the 29th here. People that are paid on the 3rd, no issues. But you look into what takes place in December, they didn't get any money because they got it on the 29th of November. So this is a tool that will really help you if you know how to use it. Have this calendar at your fingertips so that you can really just dial into the dollars that you're serving these folks with by taking it out of their bank account to guard them with these great insurance policies, whole life insurance, and making their lives better than when you found them. But you really want to have good Social Security billing calendars so the business sticks and stays so that you can truthfully guard these families and that the business will be there to pay you, but more importantly, that the business will be there to protect these consumers that need these checks written at some of the worst times for the families when their loved ones leave this earth. But you need to make sure that we bring these checks because the business stayed on the books and made these homes a better place by bringing these bucks. They are needed. So I hope this helps you. If you need any resources at all, jasonfinalexpense.com. I appreciate you, and I hope this video brought you value today.